This project has been one of my favorite projects since I began at St. Francis. It's kind of an indicator of the way the IVC operates, that they're really open to the spirit and open to new ideas and creativity.
At St. Francis Clothing Store, we went in every Monday, Peg Bolin and myself. When you walked in, there was this big, long table. And on this long table was a pile of clothing. We used to just chat and say, it's too bad we can't get these to other areas of the city so people don't have to try to come so far, you know.
Teddy came to me and said, if I won the lottery, I'd buy St. Francis a mobile distribution unit for clothing. And I said, Teddy, forget the lottery. We should do this.
Interestingly, I was involved in the first discussion about this trailer. We have so many clothes, but there are people who can't get here. So the idea sort of came up, which ended up being the mobile clothing trailer.
I think within about a year, we're purchasing a 22-foot enclosed trailer.
And we went over that day to pick up the trailer. The people that worked on the trailer actually donated 40-some bags of clothes and sneakers and coats. I think this is a great asset to have in any community because it's mobile. And there's a lot of dignity and respect in the mobile clothing trailer. From undergarments to coats to summer clothes, winter clothes. It has everything anybody could need without having to worry about spending your hard-earned dollars where they can use their money to improve the quality of their life.
I loved working with Peg. We worked well together. She's up there smiling, and she's probably saying, oh, it's a good thing we mentioned it to Teddy. Isn't that wonderful? And then he went to Rob.
I would say the mission of the trailer furthers what St. Francis Kitchen is all about. It's sort of expanding that mission by going out on the road.
Right now, we go to 4 different churches in 4 different communities with food once a week. And then once a month, we bring the trailer. So the folks can have food inside and clothing outside. Then we get local partners to help people. A great example, there's a bar and restaurant right near the courthouse called the Backyard Ale House. On Christmas morning, they do a breakfast. And so they called me about a month or 2 before Christmas 2024. And they said, we'd love to have your trailer. On Christmas morning, we dropped off the trailer. It spent a few hours helping about 150 people. If people are interested and willing to provide for people and to work it, we're interested in partnering with them.
When I work on the trailer, it's outside of the parole office, so we have people who just get out of jail. They're ready to try to make a new start. And there was one fellow who came in and he said, I have a job, but I need a dress shirt and I need some kind of pants. And he left there with the right shirt and the right pants, and he was very happy. And so are we.
People in this world who need a little bit of kindness, let us into their world. You know, we all help each other. We all work with one another to make life great.
Somebody came and asked us for steel-toed boots because they were going to start work the next day in a factory. And we looked everywhere. We called all the nonprofits around and said, do you have some steel-toed boots for this guy? And one of our staff said, let me call my husband. And he said, what size is the guy? He says 10.5 at the same time. Her husband's on the other side saying, I have 10.5 boots. And he started crying. He was blown away by it. But we get to see stuff like that every day.
Always in the back of our mind was the dignity of the human beings coming in to get some clothing.
By doing things like this, you're really doing something for yourself, just as much as you're doing it for other people.
We as human beings are built to want to love one another, making life a little bit easier for somebody else. That's all it is.